Hello everyone, this is Fenris Lycon. That's Shadow. We're here for another game of Surviving Mars. I apologize, it's been a few days since my last episode. We're here to do the... alright, I was giving this some thought. I think the reason why we didn't see the full, half of the medical building to reduce the cost of the wildfire cure is I think it was counting the buildings we've already built. I think that was why we didn't see the full discount when we built a whole bunch. So we go in 855,000. So we need electronic parts, and we need a lot of them to run the TV studio, so we can get money to buy more electronics, and then to also pay the maintenance for a research lab and build more research labs. So we do have 20 coming to Mars, and we'll be able to make a little bit more money to selling these precious crystals from the mods. So that's kind of our goal. And we should have everyone in the labs working during the day shift at least. At the workload. Alright. Do we have enough air? I should probably build quickly. No, I did build a second one. And we do have quite a bit of water stored up. And we do have
sector scanned.
The water extractor. So we should be fine on that dust storm. The other thing we could potentially do is outsource. But we need money for that. I was looking at research instead of for money. But that also means we have less electronics to run our research labs. Yeah, we ran out there. We need a rocket to get here as soon as possible. I think with that wedge, at least for now, I'll put in a large garden. Looks like playing and relaxing is one of the things we're short on. Medical checks, that's not a good one either. The other thing we could consider doing is putting a hospital in, because as we get more and more infected, they'll need to use more and more of the infirmaries to recover their health.
Resources are low.
We're low on food. Oh, did we already do the trade? How are our farms looking? Okay. Well, we have tourists that need to leave. The dust storm's almost over. We can land the rocket and get it going again. And we can trade out some of our meat. We just got, I think, the cows done. So hopefully that will be our thing, is we'll end up sending out meat and getting food in for the cows. Alright, kind. Yep. Accept this trade offer. Make sure we have all of our tourists loaded up. We can actually start sending some of the crystals too. Did I actually build? We should think about building a crystal storage so it doesn't load up. There we go. This is something we do need to build. Get our electronics down. Put this as low priority. We don't need the food right now. We'll need it eventually. In fact, we're a little bit better on food than it looks like, because they can eat meat. So, to fail their food, they can just eat meat or food. And if they do both in a diner, they get a bonus. We should open up these too. Let's double check. I did that for all of them. We are working on, I think, potatoes. We didn't do a very good job alternating between. I guess we did. This one's going for different than these two, but these two are synced up, which is not ideal. Get you to Earth. Got some more money from our tourist.
Resources are low.
We went through all of those electronics. Wow. We went through almost 13 immediately, but I guess 5 went there. We did have some maintenance. And now we should still, we should be getting... we also have homeless too. That's not ideal. In fact... I'm a little surprised we have homeless after the tourist went home. So we really can't do that anymore unless we build another dome, which is a possibility. Yeah, I'm going to put a concrete deposit over by this extractor so the drones don't have to go so far. We're going to wait on this rocket. In fact, we can potentially send it out if there's any useful... Oh, there is not. Well, that's unfortunate. And we don't have... meteors would be the other thing. So we could get research from this. I think we'll do that. I will say we do not have
resources
meteor defense. We do have the technology. But if it lands in our colony, that'll be very bad. But it is a potential source of additional science and metals, which we pretty much soaked up all of the metals on the map. Hey, leave your foot alone. Why aren't you being repaired? Are you outside of drone range? No. But these metals are. So let's get rid of that metal deposit so that they'll move it over. That way we can actually make use of that. So we've had our first TV broadcast. Pimp My Drone, episode 1 has been broadcast on Earth. It was only 100 million. So, life on Mars. We have our first TV show. And I guess while we're waiting on max speed, I actually been kind of giving. There's a good story I've been reading. I like the stories in which kind of deal with like the communications between like humans and like aliens. Like how do you go about it? And there's like a cute short story where a human gets captured and it gets put in a zoo. And he works to kind of
sector scanned.
Show that he's like intelligent and goes around doing it, and they don't believe him. They think it's like kind of like birds where they can like weave, mimic, so they think it's just kind of stuff he picked up or is part of his natural thing. Like I'm assuming these are not the aliens that stole him, but just kind of he got sold into the zoo. But he gets kind of bored and dejected, and eventually like a rat-like creature takes up residence in his enclosure, and he starts keeping it as a pet. We really, really, really need more electronics. That's the best we can do. And they took that as a sign of intelligence because that was like their standard for intelligent species. They I guess like in their experience, all of them kept pets, and they used that as kind of their yardstick for intelligence. And that was just like an interesting thought that you can't make assumptions that aliens, like anything, you take for granted. For example, if you're trying to pick numbers out, you think, oh, well, if you see a communication device like a phone, you'll learn the numbers, but there's no guarantee that will be true. They could use letters, like we kind of have letters on it. They could use random symbols, like that's what we do on our controllers, like X, circle, triangle, square. So it could be meaningless symbols.
Approaching.
There's no guarantee that it has any significance.
Resources are low.
So we have some crystals too. We could send back. Oh man, we're making so little progress. And we cannot build another one too, even though we almost have the space.
Sector scanned.
We could build a new dome for more people.
Milestone achieved.
Oh, that's cool. So we've gotten a milestone, so that's 500 more. That's like a third of a day. We've captured meteors. They are not landing on our colony. We also have another episode of Pimp My Dome. Winter Wonderland. As you gaze out of the dome glass, you witness something unexpected outside. A group of colonists in their spacesuits are having a low-gravity snowball fight. It has become a somewhat common occurrence for colonists to sneak outside of the domes and have some fun in the frost. It goes against at least half a dozen regulations, but it's been overlooked until now. If you allow recreational walks outside the domes, many colonists will gain a permanent 10% morale bonus, but will suffer an occasional injury. I can't talk today. I want to try that. It's not safe for the children. Only adults forbid it. I want to try that. Truth be told, children can just kind of use the yes, I already know. The infirmaries. We don't really have a specialized one. We are low on power. Oh, because of this dome. I didn't even think of that. Hear me chatting. I think if we put one here, we can cover kind of both of the... Oh, whoops, I did the wrong thing. I did the water reclamation. It looks kind of similar. We can get one more of the heaters will help quite a bit. We'll use more water, but that's nothing we can really do. We don't really have a use for this rocket currently. We can kind of leave it in orbit for now. We do have definitely a longer cold wave. Yeah, we need more power. We do have the machine parts, and we can build a few more large turbines. Was there anything I wanted to put here? This is cold ground anyways, so that should definitely help. If we expand this, that should reduce it for these.
Are low.
Man, we definitely need a new dome. Metal shortage, that's not good. Let's see. Any of these scans we got? Oh, 100 surface. Wow. This is a great area for metal. So let's bring them over. We're running low. Yeah, we definitely need more power. I don't think we had a cold wave since we built at least one of these domes.
Resources are low.
Water is low. We are gonna have trouble. I think if everything's running, we are still increasing. Once the meteors stop, we can go collect some of those anomalies for the science. In one day.
Anomaly found. Sector scanned.
Nice. More metals. We could start building around here too and hit this science site. It's a little bit far. I think we do have an extra drone hub.
Found.
So we could put one like here and still have them all connected in the research in the resources. We should turn the fuel refineries off. I'm really concerned about the water, and we have full fuel anyways, so
resources are low.
Should be fine. Food is also a bit of concern too. We can allow crystals to be picked up. It looks like we can only export crystals or rare metals, so that's why they weren't being loaded before. That's good to know. We're restocking up on the metals. Man, this is a very long cold wave too, even with a little bit of heat. I mean, we're not even quite at 9, but it's my understanding it slowly kind of reduces it. I really want to get all these loaded up. Let's put this as a higher priority. We want to get that rocket turnaround. I know I have a spare one, but it's more the crystals I want to get back to Earth. There we go. Send it off. Yeah, we still don't have a ton of money. We can also upgrade the wind turbines. We're looking pretty good on power now.
Scanned.
And I think we're set on water with the fuel refineries off. So we can turn them back on once the cold wave's done. We'll just get you down. Get you refueled at least. We are now very, very low on food. So maybe after this one we go back to polymers. Or we could do the machine parts. That's another possibility. We do have extras. One more soul for the cold wave. Cool, new planetaries. So we have our ship already fueled up. 2 unknowns. And resources. Let's do the resources first.
Resources are low.
See what we get. It might be rare metals, which would be nice. We can then send that to Earth, because we do have an electronics problem still. And hopefully the TV studio pays for these electronics it's using.
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay, excellent. We did get the machine parts. My guess is it doesn't go through them very fast. Or you're basically trading like one Electronics for 100 or a few hundred million.
A colonist has died.
Oh no, suicide. That's not good. It's partly likely because the infirmary is likely overloaded. That's not a very good trade. Cold wave is almost over.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found. A colonist has died.
Ooh. Oh, these are infected colonists that are dying. They're most likely from here. And it's mostly because they're not connected. A new messiah. There's a religious prophet trying to convert our colonists to a new cult. This person from the colony of USA claims to be a messiah and a miracle worker, gathering an increasing number of followers with each dome visit. Now, this person decides to come to our colony and convert it to the true faith. The prophet wants your colonists to repent and change their wicked ways. We gain a guru, which I don't want gurus right now because we have infected people. Hey, leave your foot alone. Lose 10% religious colony and 10 standing with the USA. We accept their teachings as our official religion. 25%. I don't like any of these. You shall not pass. Access denied. We have pretty good standing with the USA, so you shall not pass. Access denied. We could see about connecting this. Let's get you to Earth. We are not going to be able to scan this one. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I should have kept the rocket around. Oh, that's unfortunate. We could just let infected people go, right? Because we are doing fine without them. Because all of our infected are in here. I think that's fine. We're gonna... We really can't bring anyone else from Earth.
A colonist has died. Funding received.
Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of people. We could bring just some more tourists. They're gonna be homeless, but the kind of good news is we'll have them here, so if we do lose tons and tons of people, when they leave, they will generate new ones. So that's one of the advantages. Part of our problem here might be that we are not prioritizing the farms, which I think I might do. Yeah, we need more electronics. We'll get it on this rocket. That's partially why too. I felt okay bringing tourists. Oh, we're out of meat. Alright, let's convert this to a training one. And do polymers for food. Yep, thank you. We can see about gathering some of this metal up. Bring it in. So we're out of concrete. deposits. We can get rid of you. We really only need one shift of you. We don't have enough people to really run you. Of the crystal mine.
We have a food shortage.
Yes. We just got a bunch of food. It's okay. It's okay. You guys can relax a little bit. The US is being our bread basket.
Are low.
So we can't run some of our buildings right now because we don't have enough electronics. I think I'll leave you guys off here. We've made what, like 2% progress on the cure? Oh man, we're not doing great on that.
A colonist has died.
And we've been losing infected people too. We do have them quarantined all on this, but without further ado, this is Furnace Lycon and Shadow moved to my feet.
Died.
Oh, signing off.